Manchester United 2, Crystal Palace 1. Well had fought win for. It was really one of those that you had to watch the last 20 minutes of the game of football on tenterhooks. Reason, red card given to Casemiro, and we had to go on and really play with one man down. Then Patrick Vieira went on to really bring on close to 4 or 5 forwards in that game of football to really try to force a result, either a draw or a win, but it is all a win for Manchester United. 3 points added onto our table. Now we are having 42 points. 8 points behind Arsenal. That's it. Arsenal have been beaten today. Liverpool has been beaten. Yesterday, Chelsea really had a very tough game and they drew at home along against Fulham. And it shows you that it was all written that these games on the weekend are really going to be hard. These games have been hard. These games have been hard. Welcome to Rokani. Welcome to United Matters channel. How are you guys? I know you're watching us from United has gone ahead to register another successful win at Manchester United. And guys, when did we last lose a game at Old Trafford? When did we last draw point at Old Trafford? I think when we are playing Newcastle. But every Premier League game we've played ever since then, we've gone ahead to win the game of football and obviously be registered in points. Lots of things to talk about. Casemiro red card, Rashford on fire, Lisandro Martinez, this guy is unbelievable. And if at all you don't know what he's all about, this guy is unbelievable. And he is really up there in the galaxy of the legends in playing the game of football because he is unstoppable. When you look at how he defends and how he really takes on players, you get to know that this guy is really out of this world. Being criticized of his height, lots of things being talked about him, they never really meant in his life. He kept doing his job, and obviously he's where he is right now. That is Lisandro Martinez. Marcus Rashford, again on the score sheet, doing what he has to do. He was responsible for the first goal. It's a penalty. Bruno scores it. The second one, very well placed. He really gives the direct response or the direct answer to the question of Luke Shaw's well squared ball into the 6 years box area of Crystal Palace. He just taps it. He placed it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And you see how lucky it is. Last time when you're playing at Selhurst Park, it resulted to be us causing ourselves into trouble by not scoring the second goal. But after scoring the second goal, I got to know this game is done and dusted. And even when we got a red card, I was 100% sure that at least they can only score 1 goal past us because United last conceded 2 goals at Old Trafford, I think in the game of Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup. But in the Premier League, we last conceded 2 goals against Brighton at Old Trafford. The rest of the games we've played in the Premier League, none of the team have come up and really gone ahead to really score 2 goals past us. So I was here, seated confidently, knowing that whatever match the referee did the unbelievable in that game, though Casemiro gave him a chance, I'm going to talk about that later, I knew that we really had a very big chance to really win this game of football. Having scored the second goal, I was really confident. Confidence was full of me because I knew we were going to go ahead and really get this game done and dusted. Nachitende Esther, I'm so disappointed by the referee. I'm having Barrister David Casemiro red card. Was it straight or bookable? It was straight for your information. Patrick Mwanga, for me, Martinez really made it. Thank you. Asimwe Hillary, how many matches is Casemiro going to miss and which teams, bro? 3 matches. We are going to tackle that. Thank you guys for watching in through. And obviously, we're here to let you know that this is Manchester. And before I get into how everything happened at field of play, guys, a big applause to those 78,000 fans that have been in Old Trafford because they kept this team going. Amidst the drama of the referee, amidst everything he did, I believe it was really the fans that kept these players going. Even I've had Luke Shaw's post-match interview. He has said it's the fans that kept us going. We needed them in those minutes, and they were there for us. We really had a tough time. That's it. Because losing a CDM like Casemiro just penetrates or creates a very big vacuum into that midfield. You get? If it was Bruno Fernandez, would have been okay because Casemiro would have sat there, Freddy, and maybe another one. But losing him really led us to really look porous through the central axis of the midfield. But finally, the game of football got done. It was Bruno Fernandez in the 7th minute, barring it home, scoring a penalty for Manchester United. And I want to say lots of things about this penalty given. Guys, in very many games we've played ever since the game of City, VAR has denied us very many penalties. In the game of Nottingham, they denied us 3 penalties, 2 handballs, and one foul on Weghorst. Penalty was not given to us. Which other game? There is other. I think when playing Reading, also the referee never gave us our penalty. So we've not been judged fairly each and every time you're playing these games ever since that controversial goal was given to Manchester United against Man City. This time round, Rashford tries to put in a cross. Hughes blocks it with his hand, and obviously the referee didn't even recognize it. Rashford was telling him that the man has really got hold of that ball, and the referee was pointing that it was supposed to be a corner. Then they told him it's a penalty. The guy get hold of the ball. Then VAR told him, please come and have a look at this. Obviously, he pointed at the spot, and obviously we got ourselves a penalty. And I don't even remember the last time we were given a penalty. I don't even remember, because it has been long since we've not been getting penalties, and we deserved them. We deserved them, but I think some bias is really against us ever since that controversial goal given to us against Man City at Old Trafford that Bruno Fernandez scored. But Bruno Fernandez is on fire. Remember, almost in every game, he is a contributor for the assist or a goal. Man City scored. Crystal Palace he scored. Arsenal with an assist. Nottingham he scored. Against Reading had an assist. Nottingham, I think the second goal we score, he had a secondary assist onto it, but that's not counted. Then today he has really gone ahead to score another goal. So he's having close to 6 goal contributions in the previous 6-7 games we played for Manchester United. That is Bruno Fernandez bogus for you. Leading by example, running himself out on the field of play. That is what he really had to do in the 7th minute and really put us ahead. But in the first half, we really had lots of things to really go on and capitalize. But I think we are lacking some confidence, and the missing of Eriksen also is affecting us. That's why you saw to it that in the second half, when Garnacho comes on through, that quick passing that resulted into the second goal of Marcus Rashford is one that is really needed. Even the first half, that's what we needed, because each and every time you take an extra touch, you are really giving time for the opponent to reorganize himself. But look at the build-up of the second goal that comes in through that quick passing between Freddy, Casemiro, Garnacho, Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandez. You get? And it finds Rashford, and Rashford just places it in the back of the net. That's what we needed in the first half, because nothing would have really done us bad if at all we kept doing the quick passing. But it looks like sometimes you need a player with that mobility like Garnacho to come in through and really try to speed up the game of football, because there are players you will ask for to do this when they cannot do it. That's it. So I believe we had a game in our hands. We had it in our games. We had it in our hands, but we almost gave it away. How did we give it away? Because Casemiro, with his experience, I understand the referee might have really made a very wrong decision, but who gives him a chance to do that? Who gives the referee a chance to do this? It's Casemiro who gives the referee a chance. You get? Why, for God's sake, with United leading by 2-0, a player of an experience of Casemiro go on and do this? This is unforgivable, guys. However much we might say that the referee was harsh, because if at all this one is a red card, what of, is it Scalp who really sends Anthony to the billboards? You get? He just gave him a yellow card. So, but I'm so much concerned about Casemiro. I understand all your frustrations, United fans all over the world, that you are really feeling bad that Casemiro has been sent off. But let me ask you, who gives him a chance to do this? Who gives him a chance to do this? Casemiro, 30 years of age, he's really an experienced player that is not supposed to be doing this. In this juncture, you are leading by 2-0. Just go ahead, get your player out of this, and then do the needful and be calm, be calm. But why, for God's sake, does Casemiro go for this? You get? It was like he was struggling the guy. You get? And the guy looked like he was fighting for his life. So, however much the referee had stupid rulings here, but I believe Casemiro gives him a chance to go on and really get a red card. Anthony was given a yellow card. This scalp guy was given a yellow card. Then referee's called to go to the VAR. He reviews it again. Casemiro sent off. Sent off. You know, when you are the most reliable player on the field of play for Manchester United, and you know you are Casemiro, we need you almost in every game. There are things you shouldn't put yourself into. You shouldn't expose yourself in situations that could call for these send-offs, because you know you are really one of the best players in the world. You are experienced. You have the experience. So I believe we should really also put some blame on Casemiro, because some decisions have been made and went in our favor, like that of Man City. It went in our favor. You get? But why does Casemiro do this? Let's be real, guys. I know most of you are really furious about the referee. Nachitende is telling me that she is disappointed in the referee. But let's ask ourselves, who gives the referee the chance to go on and do this? It's Casemiro, guys. This is a red card. Let's not argue about this. Is a red card. It's a red card. He was strangling the guy, because there is no way you put your two hands across a fellow player. You know, I love Manchester United. I support it. But these two hands across his neck, what is it, guys? Let's be real. What is that supposed to be? What is that supposed to be? Casemiro gives the referee the chance to go on and do that. If he doesn't put those two hands across the neck of Hughes, is he even given a booking? Nothing is given to him. So let's admit it's Casemiro who finds himself in this situation and obviously puts himself of really getting a red card. And I know it's painful. It's really painful, but we have nothing to do. It has come. We just have to go on and continue. The good thing is that we've not lost the game. We've seen ourselves win this game of football. Arsenal lost today. We've won 8 points behind Arsenal. You never know what's going to happen at the end of the season. Casemiro missing some 2-3 games for Manchester United. So let's wait and see what is going to happen. But there is a record that he has broken in his life at the club level, that Casemiro's dismissal was the first straight red card he's been shown while playing for a club within the big 5 European leagues. 336 appearances for Real Madrid and 30 for Manchester United across all competitions. And that is Casemiro. He's not a man who really gets red cards. And you can imagine that he has been playing in one of the most sensitive positions in the world. That is the central defensive midfield. But he has never been shown a straight red card. That's it. Maybe a second bookable offense and sent off, but a straight red card, no, not anywhere in his career. But I believe this is a warning sign to him that next time when such things happen, you have to act as the leader on the field of play. Don't give a referee a chance to send you off. Don't at all try to really give this referee a chance to come in through and really be given sending of orders. So Casemiro is out, I think, for some 2-3 games, because we are playing Leeds. Our next 2 games are going to be against Leeds. And then he's going to be fresh for 2 games against Barcelona. Then he'll also be ready to play in what we call the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise, maybe, that these 2 games against Leeds, we can go through them without Casemiro and win them. Because Sabitzer is there, Fred is going to be there. You never know what the manager is going to do, but he's going to be fresh for the games of Barcelona. He's going to be fresh for the Carabao Cup final. But the fact is we are going to miss Casemiro. That's it, because he's our best player in this team. I know Rashford is firing in goals, and some people are really saying Rashford is the guy, but Casemiro is just out of this world. This guy is extraordinary. And there is a player I really want to talk about that we really need to really give a high praise. This guy, Lisandro Martinez. Look at this block. Look at this block. Eze is facing the goalkeeper. If Rashford doesn't block it, you don't give, and you don't even blame David De Gea if at all this ball goes into the back of the net. Look at the score. It was 2-1 at that time when he blocked this. 2-1. 2-1. That is Lisandro Martinez. And today, no player on the field of play really did exceptional things apart from him. I have to applaud every player of United on the pitch because he gave out his best. He gave out his best for the team. But Lisandro Martinez was exceptional. He was just a Rolls Royce in that central defense. Varane was good. Luke Shaw was good. Bissaka was good. De Gea was good. Freddie was good. Bruno, Rashi, Casemiro, Garnacho, Anthony. But Lisandro Martinez was really exceptional. He does this block in a very, 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 very good way that stops or keeps us in the game, that everyone will remember. And these details are really taken by people like us who really give attention to detail in every game, because you've seen him in this game, that is Lisandro Martinez, doing this close to 3-4 times today. I think he put in like 3, 4, 5 blocks today. You get? I believe next season, Lisandro Martinez is going to be way up there in the top defenders in the world, because he's playing for an elite club. He's doing this season in, season out, and he's putting us to the levels we expect him to be. So Lisandro Martinez is a Rolls Royce into that central defense of United. Him and Rafael Varane, and unlucky enough, we got a red card. I believe if United doesn't get a red card, no way Palace scores against us. That's it. There is no way they score against us. You get? They don't score against us like that. But I believe it would have been another clean sheet for Manchester United. But the good thing is that 3 points are way down into our pocket, and we are really into the 42 points level. So it shows you how huge you are really going. 21 games played by Manchester United, and we've gone ahead to have 42 points. This win symbolizes how Ten Hag has 100% turned Old Trafford into a fortress. It's a fortress. If at all you doubt, then you don't know what you're talking about. But trust me, Old Trafford is now a fortress, because the last time we lost is when Real Sociedad beat us by 1-0, and it was a penalty. That was even uncalled for. That the ball, before it struck the hand of Lisandro Martinez, it first went off his thigh. There is no way you give such a penalty. But ever since then, we've went ahead to draw only 1 game. The rest of the games have been absolute wins, and this is another one that we've added on to the many we've won. Very much influential. After Arsenal losing to Everton, Liverpool has been beaten, Chelsea has been beat, Chelsea drew, and the only team that is left to play in the top 4 is Newcastle, playing right now against West Ham. They are playing without Bruno Guimaraes. You never know. They might really turn around this result and obviously get us where they're supposed to be. So I believe we are doing better and moving in the right direction. Not so? So I believe lots of things are really going to happen to Manchester United. And smash the like button, guys. We are having 120 people watching in with only, oh my God, we are having only 13 likes. Guys, smash the like button, smash it, because the more you smash the like button, it's a sign of appreciation of what I'm really doing for you and presenting to you right now. Now, let's talk about Sabitzer. You know, this is not the debut you would love to have at Manchester United. You'd love to come in through when the game is 2-0. We are still 11, non-Casemiro off the field of play. You come in through and express yourself very, very well. So the manager delayed to bring him on. I believe it was really a very big mistake that he made, because I don't see us conceding if at all Sabitzer comes in through, because we looked like we are a man down in the midfield. Then he keeps on Anthony for so long, yet Anthony is having a yellow card. Why keep him on the field of play? We've already seen ourselves get a red card. After getting a red card, Anthony was the reason as to why all this burst up on the field of play. He's yellow carded. He can't control his temper. You keep him on the field of play for some almost 10 minutes, and we concede. I believe Ten Hag delayed to make this Sabitzer substitution. He had to bring on Sabitzer as soon as Casemiro got off the field of play. Then you get Anthony off the field of play, Bruno, Freddie, and Sabitzer in the midfield 3. Then Garnacho and Rashford to come up in the midfield and really combat these players of Crystal Palace, because Crystal Palace is a team that doesn't operate well through the midfield. They operate well from the wide areas of the pitch through Olise and Ayew or Zaha, but Zaha this time round was really injured. He never played this game. But Sabitzer came on through in the 79th minute, and I think he had a very good game to me. He really had a very beautiful game because he fought the battle. He even won an interception that the referee blew the whistle, but he had released Rashford, and Rashford was going to really face the goalkeeper alone because he was alone and he had yards of space to sprint, and that was going to be a clear third goal. And by the way, not thinking of other people, I thought that this guy, Rashford, I thought that we are just a second away from getting a second goal because I knew we would get a chance, especially when Sabitzer came in through. I know he's good on the ball, control it, and find out that pass to Rashford. We got close to 2-3 chances of really breaking through the defense line of Crystal Palace after Casemiro got a red card. But I think Fred is not a good passer of the ball. You know that. He's not a good passer of the ball. So every time he tried to go on and do that, the ball was really intercepted and blocked, and it turned into a throw-in. So I believe when Sabitzer came on through, it would have been, it changed the game of football. But if I really came on earlier enough, he would have really gotten just one ball and really released Rashford because I know what it's all about. But I liked his work ethic. He ran, he blocked, he fought, he did everything. And as he told you that, he's obsessed with winning and doesn't want to lose. He came on, put up a battle, and obviously the good thing is that his debut for Manchester United that really comes on through and gets this done, helps him really go on and really get to know what the Premier League football is all about. But when I saw him on the field of play, he just showed us that I'm here to get the game done. He looks like he's a player that has been playing in the Premier League before, and I think you guys enjoyed him, not so? So smash the like button, guys. We are having 21 likes. Continue to smash the like button. I'm going to come into your comments in the live chat. I'm having Shasubila from, I think, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you. Isaac Okiring, I'm coming for you, and very many others. Just stay tuned and don't go anywhere onto this channel as I bring you what we call the match stats, how everything went down at the stadium of Old Trafford in the game that we've won 2-1. United had 14 shots. Crystal Palace had 10. 5, and I think more of those were got in those last 20 minutes of the game because we really looked porous. 5 shots on target by United, 3 shots on target by Crystal Palace, 54% ball possession by United. I think we had even like 70, but when we got a red card, things changed and we couldn't really handle up. Possession of Palace, 46%. It increased because of those 20 minutes. 448 passes completed by United, then 412 completed by Crystal Palace. Then passing accuracy, 85%, and Crystal Palace had 80%. 9 fouls by United, 9 fouls by Crystal Palace. 1 yellow card to United, that was Anthony. Then 2 yellow cards to Crystal Palace. 1 red card to Manchester United, Casemiro being sent off. Obviously, no red card given to Crystal Palace. 1 offside to Manchester United, 4 for Crystal Palace. 5 corners for Manchester United and 5 corners for Crystal Palace. And we conceded yet from a corner, but we've went ahead to stop ourselves from conceding in another game of the Premier League consecutively in the late dying minutes of the half. Remember, in the game of Crystal Palace that was at Selhurst Park that ends 1-1, we concede lately. The game of Arsenal, 90th minute, that's when we concede. But this time round, in our next Premier League game we've played after losing that of Arsenal and drawing to Crystal Palace, both of them conceding late. This time round, we never allowed that to come in through. And obviously, United is back. And the fortress has been felt that Patrick Vieira couldn't really get any point at Old Trafford. He couldn't pick any of those. Now, when you look at the Premier League table, we are having Arsenal, 20 games played, 50 points. Man City, 20 games played, 45 points. United up there. I think now Newcastle has scored a goal, and I think Newcastle is also having 42 points because they've just scored against a team called West Ham, and I think all tied on 42 points. But where is the beauty of this? With 42 points, the possible teams that you can get scared of are Chelsea, 21 games played, 30 points. We are 12 points ahead of them. Liverpool, 20 games played, Have they played 20? All right, okay, 20 games played. They're having 29 points. They've been beaten again today. So it shows you how ugly it's getting for Liverpool. And there is no way they can come in through and really get that fourth spot from us. Not so. I believe we are really winning, and we thank God for this, that we've managed to go ahead and really get these points into our basket. Now, Nachita and Esther, I'm so disappointed by the referee. All right, I know very many are going to go in, but Casemiro gave him a chance. Then Barrister David, Casemiro red card. Was it straight or bookable? It was a straight red card. Then we are having Patrick Mwanga. For me, Martinez really made it. He was the beast. He was the best. He was the rock. He kept it tight at the back. Asimo Hillary, how many matches Casemiro going to miss and which teams, bro? I believe a straight red card calls in for three games. I believe. It's a stupid red card, that's it. Very, very stupid. And I think Casemiro is going to be outside there trying to really not feel happy about it anymore, because you can't go out and get such a red card. Guys, you'll say that the referee was harsh, but let's agree. Who gave him a chance? Who gave him a chance? I've asked that question several times. Casemiro gives that referee a chance to go on to flash that red card to him. That's it. Then I'm so disappointed by the referee's card for Casemiro. It could have been a yellow. I think if he gives him a red card, it's okay. A yellow card, it's okay. And one thing you need to know about United is that ever since we got that goal against Man City, I think the referees are really a little bit of bias to us. Looks like they wanted to do something that is going to really outmatch, or at least feel the opponents of United believed that, all right, they've also suffered. And I think they tried it with not giving us penalties, and that was not enough today. Casemiro gave the referee a chance to give us a penalty. Martinez is the man of the match. All right, I'm going to come with that in the player ratings. Then, Nachitende Esther, Casemiro will miss Leeds home and away. Will miss Leeds home and away, plus Leicester City. You're right, because when you look at the fixtures of Manchester United, our next fixture has the following teams. We are in the Premier League. We are playing Leeds on Wednesday, then Leeds on Sunday, then we'll play Leicester City. Those are 3 games that he's going to miss, and that means he's going to be available as we play the UEFA Europa League, not the UEFA Europa League, Carabao finale on 26th. But that means he's going to be playing 1 game per week, because after playing Leeds, we are going to play Barcelona on the 16th. Then after that, we will play Barcelona, meaning that in the next, how many games are we having? Leeds. In the next 5 games, Casemiro is going to play 2, and that's going to be in the Carabao Cup. So let's see what's going to happen. I think we can beat Leeds without Casemiro. Don't you think so? Though it will be hard, but I think we can beat Leeds without Casemiro, because we took a game to Arsenal without Casemiro. If at all I'm not mistaken, we took a game to Arsenal without Casemiro. That's it. So if we took a game to Arsenal without Casemiro, I think Leeds will fall onto the sword of Manchester United, let them like it or not. Then Asimo Hillary, we made it. Obviously, 3 good points that were delivered to us by the players and the fans at Old Trafford. Then Martinez is a beast. Barrister David, thank you for watching in through. Then I'm having Cedric Odi. Yes, the issue of losing Casemiro still calls for what our coach has been shouting for all the white, a backup for Casemiro. Yeah, but I believe this time around, at least we are better. Imagine if at all we lost Casemiro without Sabitzer. You get? Because I know Sabitzer can play as a CDM. He can play as a CDM. That's it. And I think on Wednesday, Sabitzer is really starting in that double pivot with Freddy Rodriguez. Then, is Anton Martial injured again? Yes, he's injured again. Fed up. I love Martial, but I think it's time. It's high time. He found himself fit. That's it. Isaac Okering, no, Martial is available, not injured, but that he can't. No. He got a setback. If you are injured, if you're from injury and you come and play 30 minutes like he did on the game of Nottingham, the manager comes out in the pre-match interview or press conference and says he was really good, but he got a setback, meaning that he has suffered a setback of an injury. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. Casemiro did not try at all. He did try, guys. Let's not, I want us to be objective. If he never put those hands in the neck of Hughes, why would the referee go in and give him a red card? He gave him a chance. The referee might have been harsh, but he gave him a chance to do it. He gave him a chance to give him a red card. Let's admit, Casemiro messed himself up. That's it. You might not like it, but let's not just be fans. Let's be people who will analyze this game of football properly. Guys, you tell me Casemiro didn't try with this. I'm out of that argument with you. If at all you think he never tried, check that out. What's that? What's this? What's that? What is he doing? What was the intention of Casemiro getting hold of Hughes' neck? What was the intention? Let's be real. What's the intention? The intention is to fight him, because is there any friendly way of talking with a person by holding his neck by both of your hands? Guys, let's be real. Casemiro messed himself up. That's it. Let's just agree it. And admit he's not available for the next 2 games of Leeds and Leicester City. That's it. But I feel Casemiro was just absent-minded. He wasn't conscious. I think, Anthony gets us into all this mess. And I hate it every time I see Anthony trying to really open up battles. You get? On several occasions, Anthony has opened up battles with players on the field of play. We are having 2 goals. We are leading by 2-0. Anthony, you've been pushed to the billboard. Why get out of the billboard and then try to cause chaos? It's Anthony that brings all this. But we are leading by 2-0. You get? I think we never had tension in that game because we are leading by 2-0. Anthony, what makes you open up a fight with this guy? What is it? And you are getting a yellow card that might cost us when we'll be needing you. Because for me, Anthony had a very good game today. But all that mess he starts up results into Casemiro finding himself fighting for his fellow countrymen. And it results into that. Very, very, very ugly. Then Asimo Hillary, he messed up. That's it. Casemiro messed himself up. That's it. Anthony needs anger management. That's it. It's Anthony who really starts this up. We wouldn't have been in such a situation if at all Anthony never really got off the billboard where he was thrown by scalp, and then he comes back to really start up a fight. I think he needs, as Frank says, that Anthony needs anger management. You're right. Then I'm having Okuni Yashil bin Jamil. Well done. Congratulations from the team and the fans. Been making a lot of noise to give power for the team and players to get all what we need. I wish my team this performance. All right. That's why I started this video by commending all the fans at Old Trafford that really took us into the sky, because it's always not easy when you're man down against a team like Crystal Palace, because they really have quality players and their intensity and energy is out of this world. So they have players who can terrorize you on the floor and in the air. So they bring on Mateta, and I saw Ten Hag telling Harry Maguire, please warm up, because you are going to go into this game and really be so much important. And the manager made a change that he would have done early enough after us getting a red card. I think Sabitzer comes in through immediately, and you put in another defender. You put another defender on the field of play, because taking off Bissaka and bringing on Lindelof and Harry Maguire and taking off Garnacho, those were changes they're supposed to make our back four solid, because by the time that game came to an end, we had 4 central defenders, because he knew that they Olise couldn't beat Luke Shaw or go past him. The best he would do is to cross that ball into the 18 yards box area. That's it. The same applies to the other people that are playing on the wings, the Ezes of this world. So he brings in 5 central defenders and we win that game of football. Then, Frank, you also need anger management, all right? But Anthony needs anger. That's it, guys. You know, we love this club. We love these players. But when they do something wrong, we should come up and really not give them a clean slate. That's it. For sure, it's a red card and FA might add a ban. You're right, because Casemiro's action is uncalled for. It's uncalled for. Daniel Ibanda, thank you. And the ban can come in through, by the way. They can even put on more games because that is really ridiculous from Casemiro. That's it. Cheyune Nuhu, the referee was right. You're right. I also agree with the referee because Casemiro gives him a chance. That's why I always tell people that if you are in the box, 18 yards box area, why do you let the opponent fall down when you are battling up with him? You get? If he doesn't fall down, there is no way VAR is going to intervene. But when he falls down, that's when VAR intervenes. So VAR intervenes after Casemiro going in for that, holding the neck of Hughes with his both hands. That's why it comes in through. Guys, let's be realistic. Thomas Donker, we thank God for 3 points and we will bounce back. Yeah, I think we are going to win those games. I think we can beat Leicester without Casemiro. Leicester is coming at Old Trafford. Leeds, 1 game at Old Trafford, the other away. I think we are going to win those games. We are winning those games. Guys, I'm 100% sure we are winning those games. Trust Sabitzer with us. We are winning those games. Then, Daniel Iband, I'm impressed by Martinez. He's a king of defense. Also, Rashi was greatly impacted this game, but a little bit selfish. He was selfish. And I'm asking myself about Rashford. Why does he try to go in for efforts that are really stupid, yet he could have gone ahead and been released his players, his fellow players? Like in the first half, he was at the edge of the 18 box area, tied up in a forest of legs. He had been swamped up. Guess what he does? He goes in for an effort that really went off the bar. Yet, besides him on the left and right, there are players. Luke Shaw was overlapping onto the left, and Bruno Fernandez and Casemiro were at the edge of the 18 box area, and he would have just gone ahead and play them in. Look at how Garnacho contributes to the first goal. He's not selfish. He would have really got that ball and said, all right, I can enter this 18 box area of Crystal Palace, because he was at the D, he was on the D of the 18 yards box, and he would have gone ahead to go for selfish effort. But what does he do? He spreads that ball wide to find Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw squares it, finds a well-positioned Rashford, and Rashford places the ball into the back of the net. But good player in Rashford, but I believe he should be decisive enough. Quick, easy passing. That's why we scored the first goal. Quick, easy passing. That's why we had scored in the 7th minute, and it took us more close to 40, 50 minutes to score a second goal, because we were not doing that. I think when they go to the dressing room, Ten Hag tells them, let's do quick passing and see ourselves into this. Smash the like button. 110 people watching in with only 28 likes. Guys, shame upon you. Shame upon you. Smash the like button, guys, whoever is watching in. Now, we're having Isaac Okering. Let's forget about the red card. Still, Man United is going to continue winning. That's it. That's it. That's it. You know, my confidence grows more when I think about that Arsenal game. We scored 2 goals at Arsenal. We conceded 3. And those 3 would have been goals we could have conceded if at all we were really so much conscious. But the moment we lost consciousness, we conceded those goals. And I don't believe that Leeds and Leicester are really having quality of Arsenal players. That's out. I think we are going to beat Leicester City at Old Trafford. We are going to beat Leeds at Old Trafford. And we're going to go away at Leeds and win. For that, I'm sure. Guys, those 9 points have to be added onto the 41 to be having 51 points. By the time we return here, when you're playing that game of Leicester that Casemiro won't be in, I believe we are going to be having 51 points. That's it. Collected into our bag. Not so? How long does it going to take Casemiro to come back? He's going to miss 3 games. Thank you, Agustin. Sasubila, 3 games, 2 games of Leeds that we are playing Wednesday this week and over the weekend, and that of Leicester City. That's it. But it's going to be available for the 2 games of Barcelona. We're going to be playing in the UEFA Europa League. Then, Agustin Shashubila from Trinidad and Tobago. Martinez, God, keep yourself, young man. He's really a rock. He's really a rock. That's why he's called the Butcher of Manchester from Argentina. That is the name of the guy. 3 matches, you're right, Isaac Okring. Then Okunik being Gismail. Sorry for Casemiro for that error. As you know, that is what we never expect to be happening. But sorry, error. Error is error, and error is human, but we wish him all right. We are patient about him, but he's going to return. He'll miss both games of Leeds and 1 game of Leicester City. That's it, Shashubila. Then Onzima, Godfrey, we have everything, though we have red card. Yeah, that's it. That's it. But I think there's a blessing in disguise. You never know. In those 3 games, Casemiro might have found himself injured. You never know. So let's hold the remaining squad in high confidence. Let's be really confident of these boys that they can get results against Leicester City and obviously Leicester City and Leeds. I believe we will win Leeds home and away. John Manda, thank you for watching in. I also believe you're going to win them home and away. Winton Jerry, Martinez played very well. Obviously, he played very, very well. Then we are having Damian, my mate. Anthony has to manage his reactions, but I believe Ten Hag will handle him. Yeah, he will. And anger management should be one of the things that should be included in his game because he's costing us. You get? He's costing us, and stupidly, he started up that mess. You get? We are 2 goals down. We are 2 goals up. You've been pushed to the billboards. Stay there. Stay there. Maybe VAR will go on and review that. And obviously, we find ourselves into playing a team of 10 men. Tadmore McGlashan, he's just a man. Thank you very much for watching in through. Then Nicholas TV, KE, that is Kenya. How can Casemiro do such? I believe he's mature than that action. That's what people are not really talking about this guy. But however good he is, a man at his level shouldn't be doing what he did. That's it. Casemiro shouldn't be doing that. We should call it out. We should call it out. That's it. Let's not put ourselves in a situation of being naive. The guy did something wrong. It was erroneous, and it costed him. That's it. Sorry about that. Damian, Digeno, Banaye, Freddy is a workaholic guy. He really put his body on the line. I literally believe he stepped on every blade of the grass at Old Trafford. Freddy is really out of this world. He's just one of those that you'll know every day and night will go ahead and really give you that intensity each and every time you call it for. And he really ran himself out. But congratulations to United and the players for all what they did today. Saeed Muhammad Fadiq, Anthony's reaction is the cause of the red card. That's it. You're right. You're right. That's why the likes of Damian have gone ahead to talk about anger management of the lad called Anthony. But I believe with time, he has to go ahead and really know what he shouldn't do and do. Then Agustin Shashubila from Trinidad and Tobago, Ericsson to appear faster before things get worse. I really doubt Weghorst for sure. For me, I don't doubt Weghorst because for him is a box striker. But how many times have you seen Weghorst being given chances like a chance Rashford gets? I want to see him missing big chances. Then I'll start to go ahead and rejudge him. Weghorst to me is a very good player. That's it. That's it. His involvement in play is good. He's pressing, but we are not involving him into play. How many crosses did you see go into the 18 yards box area of Crystal Palace delivered by the United fullbacks? Did you see any? Did United create any open chance for this guy? Did he miss a sitter? No. The only 2 chances Weghorst has gotten is the one he scored against Nottingham Forest when we beat them by 3-0, and the one he got when you're playing Nottingham on Wednesday. He headed that ball, beautiful cross brought in Casemiro. He heads that ball, and the bottom post denies him. That's it. Those are the only 2 clear-cut chances I've seen Weghorst miss. I've seen not missing. I've seen Weghorst being given. He scored one, and the down post denies him. Which other chance have you seen this guy missing? Smash the like button, 100 watching in with only 39. Let's continue smashing it like no other as we really try to come to the end of this video. Then Prince Odeon, big up my brother. My question is no Casemiro, no Ericsson. How are we going to manage our games? Yes, I know we play against Arsenal, no Casemiro, but then there was Ericsson. Yeah, but Sabitzer is here. Sabitzer is here. Fred is here. Bruno is here. And it's really a very good chance for us to see that Sabitzer fits into this team, because for Casemiro, we know what he can do. But Sabitzer is really going to show you what he's made of. Sabitzer is made of steel. He's made of talent, technical ability. He's a leader. So a lot that Sabitzer has in him, he is going to play that CDM position. Trust me. He's going to play it. And trust me, Ten Hag is going to play him as a CDM in that game of Leeds, because we don't need to do a lot against Leeds, especially as far as defending is concerned. We just need to go ahead and really create our chances and obviously find ourselves winning the game of football. Then Thomas Donko from Ghana, we will challenge the title because City will lose tomorrow. Yeah, I think the stats show that they've not won Tottenham in the previous 4 years. Tottenham has been beating them. So it's a team that has beaten Pep a lot. Or for you, Emmanuel, is he going to play Europa? Yes, he's going to play against Barcelona. That double tie at the Spotify Stadium and Old Trafford, he's going to play. Oloyede Joshua, thank God for the Sabitzer signing. I can't imagine what would have happened. Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. If Sabitzer was not here, we would have been in a total mess. Would have been a total mess. That's it. Then we are having Agustin, Sashubila, Ericsson, and Casemiro are the rocks in the midfield. Pivot, I think the only rock is Casemiro. Ericsson is not a rock. Ericsson is not good at his physical abilities, but he's good at passing. Ericsson is a genius. He's a passing genius. That's it. But I believe a player known as Casemiro, a player known as Sabitzer comes in through to really get that done and dusted. I saw the game played sometimes. Yes, Casemiro, no joke. Sophie, all right, thank you for watching in. This is Tadmore. Thank you for watching in. Then, for you, Emmanuel, we shall win the 3 games without Casemiro. So we as United fans, we are not going to give up. United die hard. I'm happy for a win today. Yeah, we are going to win those 2 games. I believe, because 2 of the games are at Old Trafford. 1 is away at Leeds. That's it. Then Kasia, love. I have loved the aggressiveness of this new signing when he was brought on. Sabitzer put up a fight. You see, the way he was really playing was like he had been playing in the Premier League. I liked his battle, and the way he really went shoulder to shoulder with these players is really out of this world. You know, it's like a more gifted Bruno Fernandez, but playing in the deep areas of the midfield. Because for him, he can fight like Bruno Fernandez, and he has good tackling ability. He can win those balls. And secondly, he's a good passer of the ball, and he rarely makes a mistake. He rarely puts a foot wrong. But my only worry about those games of Leeds is that we are playing a team twice in a space of 3 days, on Wednesday and on Saturday. That is my worry. That's it. Because the only hardness we are going to get is playing them away at their home. Because Aaron Road is not an easy place to play the game of football, but I believe the rest is really going to be okay for the game of Manchester United and the other. So guys, thank you very much for watching in through. Smash the like button, comment and share. Let's smash the like button close to 100 times because we need to see all this come to happening. But Bruno Fernandez scored a penalty. If you missed out on this, Bruno Fernandez in the 7th minute goes in and scores a penalty for Manchester United. And how did this penalty come to existence? It's Marcus Rashford going in for a curling cross that is deflected by the hand of Hughes, the central defensive midfielder of Crystal Palace. And hence, it was a penalty given to Manchester United. And Bruno properly drove the goalkeeper the wrong way and did it and dinked it or replaced it into the left bottom corner to make it how many? 1-0 for Manchester. Then Rashford doubled later, and obviously this is the incident that resulted into a red card of Casemiro. So that's it. Casemiro was sent off. Anthony yellow carded, and Casemiro was shown a red card off the field of play. The most important player of Manchester United is out for the next 3 games. Very, very alarming. Something that we wouldn't love to be going in through, but obviously that's what the game went like, not so? Then Okuni, to me, if I were Man United players, I would have go through to play with the hope of winning the game, even if Casemiro is absent. Yeah, but we are going to win those games. You're going to win those games. I think the only hard game is going to be away at Iran Road. That's it. But we are going to win those games. We are going to win those games. And I believe it that we are going to emerge winners of the day. So thank you guys for watching in through. It has been nice talking to you. Close to 130 people have been watching in and very many more. Guys, thank you for keeping it United Matters channel. I'm returning back with their player ratings. And I'll really wait to see your man of the match was, but I'm going to tell you mine in the player ratings. That's sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. United with another win at Old Trafford. Ten Hag fulfilling his dream of turning Old Trafford into a fortress. Bye-bye.